But now, Sigur Ros. The Icelandic group premiere their own feature-length film Heima at the Electric Proms on Wednesday. The film covers an unofficial tour of their homeland, but ahead of the premiere, the culture show was given exclusive access to the band. Verity Sharp met them in Reykjavik.
Sigur Ros is an Icelandic quartet who create epic soundscapes that morph from floating ballads to heavy rock. After 4 studio albums, they're just about to release a stunning film, their first feature-length concert film called Heima, meaning homeland. It follows their homecoming tour last year, where they played free concerts at far-flung Icelandic destinations. Sigur Ros's music is as changeable as this dramatic Icelandic weather. They take tiny musical fragments and then go on vast musical journeys. And I can't help but feel, walking through this landscape, that this is surely where they're finding their inspiration. Heima is as much about the people and the country as about the band and their music. It doesn't shy away from revealing the grim side of Iceland, its lost industries, and the bleak and barren nature. How important is Iceland to your music?
I think it's important. It's such a crazy nature, so raw and energetic and powerful, but beautiful, peaceful, and at the same time, there's like so many opposites, like everywhere.
Which is, I suppose, why people do make that analogy with your music, because you've got those extremes as well, haven't you, Iceland has the population of a London suburb, but in this vast landscape, the sense of space and isolation brings a certain amount of artistic freedom.
The creativity definitely comes from this isolation. I think the people just feel the need to create something, painting, writing a book, which sort of can be annoying sometimes, especially these days, because if you're not doing something, you're nobody, in a way, which is a really bad attitude, I think, in Iceland. Wow, you're not writing a book?
Iceland is apparently something like the 4th happiest nation in the world, or something, which is...
Actually, the very recent study, they show that Iceland is the happiest nation in the world.
The happiest nation in the world. Sigur Ros certainly seem happy together. Their music is always a collaboration between all 4 members. So when you actually write, you all meet up and you just kind of you just start?
Yeah.
Do you talk about what you'd like to create?
No, I never talk. It's not good to talk. You just meet and just play.
It seems quite sort of minimalistic way of working. You have a little idea and you take it a very long way.
It's more like just like natural or something. It just goes where it should go. You don't trying to force something out.
One of the distinctive sounds that comes out of these inclusive writing sessions is Jonsi's voice. It's ethereal and spine-tingling, like another instrument altogether.
I think his voice has evolved a lot through the years, and it's quite unique that he can sing like that.
Started out like that, singing falsetto, and I don't know why. It felt like a good thing to do, like I could control my voice better or something.
In this scene of the film, where Jonsi performs in a disused herring factory with Amina, the string quartet, he's singing in Sigur Ros's made-up language. in Djupavik? What are you singing?
It's no special lyrics or anything. It's just like some bullshit.
Is this Hopelandic?
Yeah, it's just like people call it that, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just basically what, like when you write a song and you sing, you just want to make up sounds, like because you haven't made up any words or lyrics or something. So you just make up words, like you make up sound in your instruments, and it's just basically that. It's probably the most primal thing to do, I think.
And actually, you sort of, as a listener, you can create your own sound, because in that song it sounds like you're saying, in English it sounds like you're saying something like, I sigh alone. That's how I feel, and it's lovely because you're in this, cavernous space.
I think people hear different things out of it. Which I think is funny.
In a Culture Show exclusive, Sigur Ros has agreed to play a live acoustic version of one of their album tracks, and I was privileged to watch it.
The extraordinary sound of Sigur Ros, and Verity joins us now hot foot from Iceland. I mean, Verity, they're huge in Reykjavik, but there are still people here who wouldn't have heard of them. Why is that?
I think possibly until now they haven't really wanted to be that well known. I mean, basically the four of them want to sit in a room all day and play music, and that's, you know, the be-all and end-all for them. And also they have been until now quite sort of media shy, if not, you know, just keeping them at the door, because they don't want any sort of spin to be put on their music. I mean, what Jonsi was saying there about the way they make up their own language is all part of that. I mean, they don't want to put any sort of message to it at all. They want the listener to have a purely musical experience. So any kind of spin that comes with that, which obviously also comes with media attention, is like a no-no to them. So, you know, but they've got a bit of a cult following, and it's 5 albums now that they've made, the last 2 on EMI, so distribution is now filtering out quite well in the world tour. So, you know, the trickle-down effect from Iceland, I think, is quite strong, really.
Sure. And for those who want to know more, you've done a half-hour culture show special, which is coming up soon?
Yes, I think in November. We were out there for a few days, so there's a lot more to say about their music, yeah.
And I would advise anybody to go and see Heima, which is this film of them playing in these extraordinary landscapes, which plays at the Electric Proms next week, also then plays around the country.